Hey guys, how you doing? Ed Begley here with Ice Strong titanium spring bobbers. I'm going to show you guys another way on how we're attaching these. Most guys are using heat shrink. Some guys are tying them on with thread. Thread's obviously more permanent. Can't make it adjustable. I'm going to show you what we're doing now to make these adjustable. What we're using is Loctite fusion tape. You take this fusion tape, it only adheres to itself. Cut a strip off. You can get this at any of your hardware stores, Home Depot, Ace Hardware. I actually got this at Meyer. I usually cut about a 1/2 inch piece. And it doesn't stick to anything, it only sticks to yourself. It's got paper backing. Now you got your bobber. Some guys go through the guide. I like to go through the little piece above the guide. That way then my line's not getting in. There's no issues with my line rubbing on the bobber or anything like that. So I'll go through that little piece. And what I'll use is I just use a piece of electrical tape to kind of hold my bobber in place. So nothing crazy. It's just to hold it there. And then you got your fusion tape. Peel this backing off maybe. Alright. Okay, we got that. And we got our bobber on. So you take it, I'll put it as close as possible to the end of the guide. And it, like I said, it adheres to itself. So once you're going to get it attached to itself, you can wrap it any way you want. I like to put a little tension on it. It does stretch a little. Once I put that little bit of a tension on it, I can remove my tape. Remove my electrical tape. And then what I'll do is I like to check my tension to see if it's got a good tension to be able to make that adjustment. So once I got that, I will give it one more good wrap to her. Use a razor blade. Just cut that off and then finish her off by touching it up to herself there. And voila, there you go. It's a fusion taped wrapped spring bobber that makes it adjustable. So you can adjust to that jig size that you're going to. And if you want to pack up and go home. Now on the end, you do have the opportunity to pull it out. What I do is I'll put that little bit of a bend on it. Some guys will actually cut these down so they're not as long. I like to give it that adjustment that I like to try to find, so you're not just stuck with one part, one adjustment. You know, I like to give it to where if I'm going to a smaller jig and I want to look for that little bit of bend in it, I can pull it out a little bit more. Or I can grab it and I can make that adjustment to bring it in a little bit if I go to that bigger jig. This will help you from pulling it out too far and then you're stuck with a bobberless rod. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up. If you don't got your spring bobbers, head on over to fishicestrong.com. Get your spring bobbers today. And be safe. Have fun. And if anybody's got any questions, feel free to hit me up. You can also find us on Facebook at Ice Strong Outdoors. And feel free to contact me there if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Have fun. Later.